Well, hello there, and welcome to another One Make GTFU video. There's the championship for you. You can see Slagsy, Deering, Kazza all at the top there, and Lando in with an outside shout as well. So there are your drivers to watch for the championship, this being the final race from the Nordschleife, the last race in the Subaru WRX, Isle of Man, TT, etc, 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 etc cars. There's your grid sorted out by qualifying. Happy Meal, a bit of a wild card here, but he is a quick driver, so we'll see what he can do. Slugsy, jump in the start straight away. That's going to really ruin his chances. He really needs to win this one, and Kazza's out in pole, so Kazza is looking favourite for the championship at the moment. Let's see how he gets on. All he's got to do is keep his cool, keep all four wheels. Oh, there's two wheels in the air. Oh, and he's on the grass and into the wall. Kazza, you massive Welsh numpty. So where's that going to put him? Look at this. This is how a pro rejoins. Are you paying attention, Slugs? Wait for everyone to go and then just pull out behind him. So that is Kazza right to the back. Lando, who's also in with a shout, fighting for 10th with Oscar. Coming up to the little bump. Once again, I have failed to look up any of the corner names, but there are about 348 corners on this track, so excuse me for not remembering them. Whew. So we're all settling in for a bit. We're going to take a little bit of a jump further around the lap, bit of a battle for 5th, 6th and 7th. That is a flip-flop in 5th at the moment. Donk in 6th pushing hard, and Spiky hoping for some kind of misadventure by the two of them, which will put him up 2 places from 7th. Flip-flop gets it all squirrely on the exit to the fiddly bit. Really should have looked up some names, I know. So here we are a bit further on around the lap with that. Oh, and there, oh yes, Spiky. Good old Spiky throwing up some flames off the rear wing there on the barrier. So Slugsy's down in 11th now, and he's chasing the tail of Blue, but Slugsy also throwing some sparks. There's going to be quite a lot of that in this race. Sliding it round and bash straight into the wall. That is going to put him right into the back as he reverses across everyone. And then starts, where is he? Right in front of Aaron, who's throwing the tail around as well. Good to see. So there's Kazza working his way back up, going past John for 11th position. Sliding it around. He'll be hoping to get many more places yet, but Happy is at the front there, and I think he seems to be in control. So this is still a battle between Flip and Donk, and now Lando has joined in place of Spiky, and Flip throws it off the carousel, falls off his horse, and Donk going all sideways as well. That was beautiful to watch. That was spectacular. So Donk has taken that 5th place now off Flip Flop. We've got Deering and CJ in 2nd. We love a bit of CJ sliding it onto the grass. Can Deering do it? These are 4-wheel drive cars. You can get away with running the grass a little bit, which is a good job on this track, because I think we were all struggling a little. So Deering is going to be pushing CJ, but Deering has fought CJ before and he knows what he's like, so always a good battle. Ooh, that was a bit of a fancy fade. So we're coming on to the end of the lap now. Kazza all over the arse end of Spiky, trying to get that 8th position. Once, like I say, trying to work his way up to front. We've got a yellow flag. Let's have a look. Have we got a replay come in? Who's that yellow flag for? That looks like, is that Lando or Slugsy? I think that was Lando. Oh yeah, we are going to get a bit of a replay. Let's see what happened to Lando. It's so easy once you start losing it around this track. This track is so unforgiving. Flip also taking a bit of a straight line through there. Where are we now? We're on the main straight, and this is on board with Spiky Brummy, looking back at Kaz, looking sideways at Kaz now, as Kaz just easily breezes past in the slipstream. This is a mega long straight, and he's got it. Oh, bit of black and white as well. I'm getting quite good at this now. So this is John and Blue fighting. That's John going past Blue. Nicely done. I think that seemed all fair there. I don't think there's any contact at all. So, oh, John all over the grass. Can Blue get him around the side? Outside, there we are. I couldn't remember what it was. And he does, up onto the hill. Let's see, do they launch? I think they do actually launch over there. So we're on board with Lando Norris. We're on the 2nd lap going over the hump. Something disastrous is going to happen. There we are. I think that was just a few pixels onto the grass as Spiky flies right through the middle of him, and the doors slam. So our traditional look from the back to the front, we've got Tiggs in the final position, Archie going around the hairpin in 15th, and then up ahead there's a little bit of a battle. There's Aaron, is that John and Oscar? Yeah, Aaron, John and Oscar fighting for 12th, 13th and 14th. Archie will be hoping to catch up with them, is clinging on to him. Blue Ukulele in 11th, all on his own, bless him. Slugsy in 10th, fighting with Lando. These two really should be a bit further up the track, but they've had a right barbecue Dorito kind of day. You'll get that reference if you watch Spikey's stream. All these races, of course, streamed live on Spikey's channel, who is on your screen now. Kaza in 7th, still stuck in 7th, looks like quite a long way to flip-flop in 6th. Don Clark in 5th. Go on Bees in 4th there. Deering in 3rd, still stuck behind. Star of the day, Mr. CJ in 2nd, and Happy Meal all on his own, having a nice little kind of picnicky drive out front. So let's have a little look at CJ and Deering, as Deering goes smashed straight into the wall, spins it round, ends up stuck against the barrier, backs onto the track, gets it going again. Oh, did he nearly wipe out Donk there? That looked pretty sketchy to me, and he comes out in 6th, just in front of Kaza. So Deering and Kaza are well used to fighting each other. They've been fighting all this championship, normally a bit higher up the grid than that, and indeed the championship now seems to be between whoever can win this battle, Kaz or Deering. Deering had it all there, and he just threw it away into the wall. But that just gives us more good racing. So, his flip-flop I think went off there. Didn't quite see what happened, but I think flip-flop dropped a couple of places on the rear wing now of Donk, and he is looking back at this Kaz and Deering battle as they go into the second carousel, and Donk gets chucked off a bit early, costs you a lot of time, and they're catching up with Bees in 3rd, and Bees is throwing it round, and Kaz is going to get through. So Kaz got through on Deering and through on Bees, and now he has a little gap between himself and Deering for now, but Bees is clinging onto that slipstream. Side by side, I like these long shots down the straight, they are good. Let's have a look, what speed are we doing? 171, 2, 3, 4, can we get up to 5? I bet in the slipstream you're on 78, 79. Look at that, all three of them straight together, and Deering will be desperate to get past Kaz, and Kaz needs all the points he can get from Bees. Deering desperately looking for space, there is none. It's a sketchy area to go, there's mud and dust being kicked up everywhere, and Bees giving Kaz a little nudge, no harm done. Woo. On to the final lap. We are going to keep a very close eye on Kaz and Deering, as Deering is trying to get past Bees. Tyre smoke, and Donk's also there lurking, just having a nice little look at everything. Don't throw it away here, Kaz. Kaz has actually pulled out a bit of a gap there. That will be very disheartening for Deering to see, but Bees is throwing it wide. Oh, nearly collects Deering, but actually that helped them both out. Well, it helped Bees out, but not for long, because Bees has now trashed it, and I think he probably took Donk with him there as well. Oh no, he didn't, because Donk is in front of Deering, or was in front of Deering until he threw it into the wall. Go on Deering, you need to get onto the back of Kaz. CJ still in 2nd, good lad. Quite happily out in 1st. You haven't seen much of him because he was just on his own. As we are on board with Spikey, and that means it's Spikey's turn to crash. Lovely. Blue Ukulele and Oscar, so that is 11th and 12th, having a little bit of a battle. I think this went on all race. Blue Ukulele throws it into the grass. Well, fair's fair. I show all Spikey's mistakes, so I better show all Blues as well. Slugsy in 9th, that's pretty much his championship up the wall, especially if he drives like a complete cunt. Like that. Where are we now? We're having a look at CJ in 2nd. Can he hold on to 2nd, or is Kaz going to get him? Still about half the lap to go here, and CJ's thrown it into the wall. Maybe the pressure just got to him a little bit. Kaz goes through into 2nd, and that's really going to help his championship. particularly if CJ can't get, if Deering can't get past CJ. So 11th and 12th still looking at this battle, and Oscar's turn to throw it into the walls. Sparks everywhere. There's going to be a lot of paint left on these barriers. That puts Blue Ukulele into 11th. And there's John as well fighting at the back there with them. That was a good battle going on back there. So this is the battle for 6th. Battles all up and down the field here. This is Bees, Flipper, Lando. Looks like Lando's gone off in the background there. Didn't lose too much time. See, I want both of these two to win, so it's really difficult. I will be completely impartial. Go on, Bees. Go on, Flip. So Bees having a look up the inside, a little bit of a weird skip there, a bit of an editing mistake, but we'll gloss over that. And that has got Bees into 6th, Flip in 7th, but Flip has got the whole of the straight to catch that slipstream and get back past. I think we'll have to come back to this now, because we will have to skip to the front of the pack and have a look at Kaz as they are side by side, nothing between those two. Flip's got it at the moment, but it's just by a nostril hair. Nope, it's not. It's by a full car. Now Bees picks up the slipstream. We'll have to come back to that. Happy Meal coming in first, nice and easy. Kaza in second. That pretty much gets him the championship, unless he has a disaster. CJ in third. How about that podium for CJ? Nice one. Deering in fourth. He will have hoped for better. Mr. Don Clark in 5th. Oh, who's going to get this then? This is Flip and Bees, and it looks like Flip's got it to the line. Flash of the lights, wipers on in the trademark flip-flop style. Lando in 8th, Slugsy in 9th, and still driving like a see you next Tuesday. Spiky in 10th. Whistly. Oh, there's Slugsy, there's Spiky. We're all over the shop. Blue Ukulele in 11th with John and Oscar in hot pursuit, but this one looks like it's all sorted out. Unless there is a mad lunge. There was a bit of a mad lunge there. Oscar made a bit of a lunge on John, but this is what makes all fair. Blue Ukulele, trademark handbrake turn. Didn't have time to get anyone else in there. So there was so much action in these two races that I decided to release them as 2 separate videos. So hopefully I'll work out a way of linking part 2 in the description, and that will be out in the next day or so. Thank you for watching.